Hello, welcome. So today I'm going to be reviewing my Asian session loss from last night's Asian session, which is the 22nd of June 2020. So I think what I'm going to do is talk you through kind of my reasoning and what I saw happen. So what happened was before the weekend, we saw that price kind of broke this support and actually closed below this level here at 131.950. So when I saw a market open and that market kind of gapped down over here and was kind of rejecting this support area down over here at this level. So my thoughts were that clearly if we're going to continue down to break this support here, we would need to create a resistance up over at this level here. So when we got that resistance created, I needed to see a break of this support here in order for me to confirm that price is going to continue making down and respect these highs up over here and make a new low. So I'll just scribble that out. So once this candle closed below this support here, I could say that, okay, so the probability now of us continuing down to this level here is starting to increase. So maybe we got like a 70% chance that we're going to come down and retest this level here. But the thing that I wanted to see is because we had this rejection wick, I want to see like a close in that wick. So I had my first confirmation ticked. Second confirmation was, can I get a break of the low of this candle? No. So therefore my sells, I couldn't execute. So as price started moving up, it retraced quite heavily and actually closed back in the range. So once price had closed back in the range, this was like a fake out, right? But my idea was that because we had respected this level, and with Asian Open coming in on the open of this candle, if the lows of this level here get broken, then the probability of us coming down to this level now is back high again. Because once we close back in here, it's back 50-50. Or you could argue that actually there's a higher chance of us continuing up now, which we kind of did re-tap into this level. But that was kind of after we came all the way down. So yeah, so once we broke this low, I actually then entered in on a sell position, and then as it explains, once this candle started pulling up, because we're expecting, right, that once you break this, we shouldn't be in any drawdown. We should continue with that bearish momentum. So yeah, so my idea was that because if this candle comes and breaks this, then this support that was created was kind of like a liquidity to continue moving down. So, I mean, I think reviewing it now, what I could have done better was I could probably say that I needed to wait for a candle to close below this level now, because now we've kind of formed support here. So although we did come down and break the low, and a lot of times that work, I think to get the optimum probability setup, a close below this level here would then indicate that price should come down to your target area. Obviously, the risk to reward is lower at this level here, but it's like taking a safer bet. And as you can see on this particular occasion, it didn't play out. And then I think price ended up coming up to 131,950. Sorry, came up to this area over here once we broke. No, it did come up to 132,100. Yeah. So I think later on we ended up coming up to this level here, and rejecting this move down. Another thing as well is that you see how we had this wick, and I was saying about when price can't get below, like if the candle can break this low, then that's the ultimate probability, because anything above this area can reject from, like what we saw here. So looking at it then, a close above this level would have been a safer bet, or even maybe wait for this wick to be broken. But ultimately that'd have been a bit more of a difficult trade, because where do you put your stop loss at that point? So I think that would have been a no trade based on that. But had this candle closed, maybe like an engulfing down over here with a small wick, use that wick as the stop loss, like a retest, and then continue moving down, that would have been the trade idea. But yeah, I think I just wanted to kind of go through the loss, because if you focus on your losses, then you're going to improve, right? You can focus on your wins as much as you like, but your wins should be a consistent win. So you already know how you're going to win, because I know I'm going to take 70% off at 10 pips. So your winning is just it's consistent. You do the same thing over and over again. So if you focus on your losers, then you're gonna lose less, right? And you're gonna make less mistakes. But yeah, so although the trade didn't work out, it was nice to be able to identify that once this level breaks here, that I thought we were going to be clean to here, which we was. Ended up price coming up into here later on, into London. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do videos on my losses and just keep, because if I can identify them by talking it through to myself and identifying my mistakes to others, then I'm more likely to keep adapting, improving, and plus it helps any of you that maybe they had the same idea. In terms of probability, you can work backwards and say this is the highest, and then it closes second high. You know what I mean? So, and so on and so forth. But definitely for me, anywhere within this range here is 50-50. So, I mean, if you want to see more blues than reds at the end of the week, then I suggest you trade from here to here or from here to here, and then I think you're going to start seeing some different results. But yeah, anyway, thank you once again for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it helps, and let's have a good week and focus on our losses.